Hi friends, Carly from Tupperware here, and I'm really excited to be talking to you today about a couple of special offers that we've got on a really big discount for this week only or while stocks last. So some of our most popular products are on sale for you and your friends to be able to take advantage of. So the first one that I'm going to talk to you about is the product that probably saves me the most amount of money, and that's our Vent Smarts. So these are designed to go into your fridge with all of your fruits and vegetables. You can have them all chopped up or in whole pieces, and they're going to extend the life of your vegetables by double or sometimes triple what you would normally get out of them if they were in the crisper down the bottom. So what you might not know about vegetables in particular is that they all breathe at different rates and produce gas at different rates. So when they're all in the crisper together, they're actually fighting each other for the right environment, and they spoil quicker than they should. So if you're the type of person that normally empties the crisper every week, tips out all of those veggies, and they go into not only the bin but also landfill, for you to then go and buy more fresh vegetables that you perhaps don't always get to eat, then Vent Smarts are definitely the thing for you. Ordinarily, our crisper is full of good intentions. We buy all of these beautiful fruit and vegetables, and when we don't get round to eating them all and they spoil and they go in the bin, it's a waste of money for you. So popping them into your Vent Smarts means that if you don't get round to eating them this week, they're still going to be absolutely fine for you to eat next week and probably the week after. So what I love to be able to do is when I'm writing my shopping list is knowing that I've got some broccoli in here that we didn't eat this week. It's not going to go in the bin because it's still as fresh as the day that I bought it, and we'll be able to use it this week coming, and I just don't add it to my shopping this week. So the way that these work is that you'll notice that they have this picture on the front here, and all of our fruits and vegetables, as I said, breathe at a different rate and produce gas at a different rate. So some are heavy breathers, some need to breathe a little bit, and some don't need to breathe at all. When they're in their perfect environment, that's when they store for the longest, and you're going to have beautiful fresh vegetables every time you go to your fridge. So if I'm putting anything in here from this section on this picture here, then it means that I just open my vent to the corresponding picture on the front and on the top. So our vent just slides across nice and easy, doesn't need to breathe at all, a heavy breathing vegetable. Now you don't need a separate container for each fruit and vegetable that you use or that you purchase. You just need a separate container for each breather essentially. So I know that I could mix up cauliflower and lettuce because they both breathe at the same rate, which is absolutely perfect. So we do have lots of bigger containers, but our small set is on sale this week only at 30% off. So it's a really great time to either start your collection or add to your collection. So you do get 4 containers in this collection, so this larger one, this one here, and 2 smaller ones that unfortunately I don't have with me today. What I absolutely love about them is they have these little feet on the bottom, nothing is sitting in their own condensation, and the picture on the front is actually printed between 2 layers of plastic. So even after 20 or 30 years in a dishwasher, it's never going to wash off because the label is in the mould, which is really exciting. So I absolutely love these. They do save me the most amount of money. We do eat everything that we purchase, and the fridge is probably the place that we do throw out, a normal household would throw out the most amount of food. On average, the average Australian family throws out somewhere between $20 and $25 worth of fresh food every single week. Not only is that a lot of money out of your pocket, add that up, that's $100 a month, $1,200 a year, it really does add up. It's also going into landfill, which is the last thing that we want as well. So when you invest in a set of Vent Smarts, they will save you money from day one, and you'll notice the difference in your shopping bill very, very quickly because you're not throwing out food just to replace it. So Vent Smarts are the ones, as I said, that save me the most amount of money. And going along with those in my fridge as well are my Clear Mates. So our Clear Mates are designed for all of your cold meats, dairy products. Anything that you'd buy from the deli, the dairy department, the meat department at the supermarket can go into our Clear Mates. So these are a really special type of plastic. They've actually got protein in the plastic to keep your proteins fresh for longer. So whether or not you're storing a block of cheese in here, or your ham, or your salami, your bacon, whatever it might be, they're all going to last a lot longer than they would if you had them still in their packaging that they came in, or if you wrapped them in Sad Wrap or something like that. So what I love about these is that they are clear, so you can see what's in the container, and when you can see it, you tend to go for that and actually use it. So we keep all of our cold meats and cheeses in our Clear Mates, and I love that they have these little squares on the top here, and then you'll notice that they have corresponding squares on each of the other containers on the bottom. So when they're all stacked up on top of each other, the air can circulate all the way through and around each container, keeping your contents of the container down the bottom and at the top as cold right the way through. The other things that I use these for all the time are things like a tin of beetroot. When you open that tin and you don't know what to do with it, you want it in something that's airtight and liquid tight, so it's not going to make a big mess in your fridge. And you definitely don't want to put metal or a tin in your fridge because it's not a healthy way for you to be able to store your food. So a half a tin of corn, a half a tin of baked beans, anything like that goes straight into here. And because it's clear, we actually use everything that we open and everything that we purchase. So these are really perfect, as I said, for all of your deli things, your olives, your halloumi, your bacon, your cheeses, anything that you're buying from those dairy departments. But as also for those half tins and things like that. This is the perfect size for a half a tin of baked beans or a half a tin of spaghetti that the kids might have had for breakfast this morning, and now they can see that it's there and they'll use it tomorrow morning. You know, that small amount of tomato paste left over in a tin that you don't want to throw out and waste, it will store in here beautifully as well. So our Clearmates, as I said, are really special. They are airtight and liquid tight, so they're going to keep all of those things in your fridge nice and fresh. So this set here is also 30% off this week or while stocks last, finishing this Sunday on the 24th of May or while stocks last. So 30% off our Clearmate set or 30% off our Vent Smart set. Really great savings that are going to save you money. They really are an investment into your kitchen, and once you've got them, they will save you money from day one and of course for life, because our products are designed to last. The other special look we've got this week, while stocks last, is our utensil set. So this set comes with 6 utensils, and they really are a must in every kitchen. They are really perfect, particularly if you have any of our cookware. Because of the Eterna coating, you don't want to scratch that with any metal, or our Ultra Pros or our Micro Pro grill, because they just go hand in hand with all of those products. They are perfect for cutting lasagnas or flipping eggs, doing all of those sorts of things as well. So we've got our flip here, which is a must. This is probably the one that we use a lot. We also have the scoop and drain, so perfect for picking up boiled eggs or scooping out gnocchi out of boiling water, or chips out of hot oil, so really handy as well. And you'll notice that they all have a little hole on here as well. So if you do like to hang your utensils, then you're able to do that as well. And in the drawer, very easy to see which one you're grabbing because of the different colours on the handles. We have our beautiful whisk, and I wouldn't be without this whisk either. It's a little bit different to most whisks. You'll notice it doesn't have an end on it, and what that means is that nothing gets all stuck at the end when you're trying to whisk an omelette and you've got ham bits and pieces that would normally get stuck in there. So it really is a beautiful whisk, and you do get a lot more air without having that end on there. We have our gorgeous little grater as well. You'll notice that this one has little feet on the bottom, so you can lean it on the bench and grate your Parmesan cheese or grate your chocolate onto a cheesecake, or your lemon rind, or whatever it is that you're needing a small amount of. It really does do a beautiful thin grate. You can do your ginger and your garlic and things like that as well. You also, of course, every home needs a good ladle, a soup ladle, so really perfect for serving up out of your pressure cooker or out of your Ultra Pros, and then of course out of your big pots when you are doing your soups and things like that. And then the potato masher to end all potato mashers. You need a really good masher to get that beautiful, silky, creamy mashed potato. And I actually like to do my mashed potato in our micro pressure cooker, and then just add my milk and butter once those potatoes are cooked, and mash straight in there. And you're going to get beautiful, smooth, silky potatoes every single time. So these ones are a 40% saving, a really massive saving. A perfect time to be able to add them to your collection this week only, or while stocks last. The last thing that I'm going to quickly talk to you about is a bonus for our hosts this week. So if you're a host of a party this week, or you're thinking about having your own demonstration, you always get lots of rewards by being one of our VIP hosts. Of course, all of our parties are online at the moment, which is fantastic. You just set up a group, catch up with your girlfriends for a glass of wine, and the next thing you know, free stuff. So our hosts do earn great rewards and great vouchers to be able to spend on products of their choice. As a bonus for our hosts this week, they also can get this set absolutely free when their party reaches 800 in sales and 2 party bookings. So this is valued at $55, and it's another freebie for our hosts, and it really is fantastic, and once again a must in every kitchen. This is our micro pitcher set. This plastic is invisible to the microwaves, so when you pop this into the microwave, only the contents get hot, not the plastic. So you can grab that out and know that you're not going to burn yourself. So really perfect for melting a small amount of butter or chocolate, making gravy, white sauce, cheese sauce, small amount of custard, just all of those things that you do in the microwave very, very easily. They also have the measurements etched on here, so this one's 500 ml, so really perfect when you're cooking for things like stock or adding water or adding wine or anything to your food, so you've got your measurements on there as well. We've also then got our small jug, so this is great for that small amount of butter or chocolate, a smaller amount of measuring, so this is a 200 ml one. And then if you don't want to get a big splashy mess all over your microwave, you can actually pop this one as a cover, and it's going to stop any mess as well. So this is a really nice addition to every kitchen, and I use mine all the time. So that's it for me today. As I said, these offers are this week only or while stocks last. Our products are more relevant than ever. People are cooking at home, storing lots more food at home. So it's really important that if you want to take advantage of any of these offers, that you get in fast to avoid disappointment. I'll catch you again soon. Bye.